Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. If you haven't been here before, my name is Brenda, and I'm a channeler and a tarot card reader and a shaman. And today we're here to read tarot cards. I'm just sitting in my kitchen reading cards with my friends for entertainment purposes only. Nothing too serious going on today. Thank you so much. So, we already have a few people saying hi. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I love seeing your names pop up so quick. Let me say hi to a few people. We've got Ascending Universal Butterfly. Thank you for being here. And Rachel is here. Thanks, Rachel. Butterfly, I've got your question starred. And Lottie. Hi, Lottie B. How are you doing over there? Thanks for being here today. And there's CJ. Hello, CJ. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much, everybody. Hi, Carl Hees. How are you doing? Thanks for coming. Venus. Hello. Thanks for being here. See, you're all saying hi to each other. That's so nice. Rachel, I got you starred. Well, you guys, I've been feeling kind of up and down for a long time now, but today I've been pretty okay. I've done some housework. It was unusual for me. I've been having a real hard time with my knees, and I've been using the walker again because my right knee got real bad and was having cramps in it. And there's been days where I couldn't hardly take a step, but today I can walk without the walker, but I choose to use it just, to be safe. But yeah, it's up and down, up and down. I've been sleeping pretty good. How about you guys? Have the energies been keeping you up at night? What about the full moon energies? Has that been affecting you? I've got a few things I'm going to read about the full moon. CJ, I got you started. Let me go back up and see if I missed anybody's questions. I have 3 starred so far. You guys are all so nice to me. Yeah, it looks like I've got the 1 starred that are in here so far. Butterfly says the energies have been so intense. Yeah, I think so. It's a lot going on. Carl, got you started. Thanks for your question. The full moon is so beautiful this time. They're always beautiful, but I thought this one was extra beautiful. I saw it last night when it first started coming up over the horizon. And it was kind of red, like they said. Really, it looked orange to me, like a harvest moon, but they were calling it red. And it just looked like a super moon. It looked gigantic, and it was just like it was magical. I thought it was magical. And then I can see the full moon from my patio. Um, there's this little window of opening from the trees around my yard and the neighbor's yard, where I can see the beautiful full moon for several hours at night. It was cloudy, CJ. Oh, so I just really enjoyed it. I sat out there for a little bit. So the official full moon was yesterday, right? But today the moon is still going to be full. So I think I'll just go on here and read a few things about the full moon. YouTube just kicked you out? What in the world? I'm glad you got back. Let me move my phone. Let's see what the internet can tell us about this full moon we have going on. They're calling it the corn moon. I guess that's because this is the time of year when people harvest corn in the United States anyway. So it says the full moon is in the sign of Pisces. It's a powerful time for deep reflection and emotional release and spiritual completion. This event is known as the corn moon, and it invites you to let go of outdated beliefs and patterns, to heal old wounds, and trust the process of endings, to make way for new beginnings. It's a cosmic push to align your inner world with your higher purpose. Embrace your intuition and trust that periods of darkness are necessary for growth. Sadly, that's probably true. Release and completion. The lunar eclipse in Pisces signifies the end of a cycle, providing an opportunity to release what no longer serves you, whether it's old wounds or toxic patterns, and spiritual awakening with a heightened connection to your inner world. This eclipse time can bring increased intuition and synchronicities and messages from your dreams, guiding you towards a deeper sense of purpose. And then it's also talking about emotional healing. Pisces energy encourages compassion, making it a potent time to forgive, release, and connect with empathy, both for yourself and for others, and to trust in the unknown. Even when things feel uncertain, it ultimately leads to growth. And they suggest during this time that we might want to do journaling for our emotions to release what causes us pain and gain insight from our dreams, and mindful reflection, slow down and engage in practices like meditation, quiet contemplation, and connecting with nature to honor your inner world. And it's also talking about spiritual practices. Embrace spiritual practices such as creating a peaceful altar or making moon water to deepen your connection to the subtle energies of the cosmos, and trust your intuition. Pay attention to your gut feelings and the messages that come to the surface, especially in your dreams, because they carry creative potential and emotional depth. I'm pretty interested in that moon water idea. I think I might be doing that. Hi, Amanda. Thank you for being here. Well, I'm done reading. Let me go back and see what I've been missing in the comments. Amanda, I got you started. Let me see what else I missed. I think I'm doing okay with getting the questions started. Thanks, Carl. Yeah, if everybody can remember to put their questions in all caps, it makes me be able to notice them, to tell them apart from other comments. Let me take a sip. I'm so dry. I've constantly got trouble with getting too dry. I actually have a little sore on my tongue. And yesterday, I was having to talk like this, so it wouldn't hurt my tongue. And I was afraid I wouldn't be able to be on here today, but it's better today. It might get sore before this is over with, though. You know, that could happen. And I am kind of a baby. Amanda says, I'm a Pisces. I did full moon ceremony last night and completed it this morning. Yay, good for you. That is so terrific. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Venus is Pisces too. How cool is that? Thanks, Butterfly. I hate to miss being on here with you guys. If something happens that I can't be on here, it bothers me. I miss you for days. Let's talk about moon water. Well, of course, you probably knew what to do. To make moon water, you fill a container with water and you place it under the light of the moon, ideally overnight. You can put it on a windowsill or outdoors, and it infuses it with lunar energy, and then also infuse it with your intentions. And then you can drink it the next day, or you can water plants with it. Several different little things you could do. I think I'll drink mine. I think that would be fun to get up tomorrow morning, and for my first water for the day to drink the moon water tomorrow morning. I think that'd be fun. Okay, let me go back and see. Thanks, Carl. Waltzing Matilda. The Aborigines are here. Do, 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 do. I think I have all the questions. Wouldn't that be something if I did? So listen and see. I'm going to read the names of the questions. So listen and see. If I don't say your name, that means I missed your question. So I've got Butterfly and Rachel and CJ and Carl and Amanda. That's it. Yep, that's it. Did I miss any of you? I missed Venus. Thank you. Pardon me while I go up here and look. Yeah, we're reading cards today. If you come back on Wednesdays and Fridays, I give channeled messages to your questions. And Monday, I read cards. This Friday, I'm not going to be here because I had my head up where the sun don't shine when I made a doctor's appointment for Friday. And then I realized just yesterday, oh man, I won't be able to have my YouTube on Friday. So Venus, I gotcha. That did slip past me. So thanks for saying something. Because I just hate it when I miss people's questions. Hi, Joe Megan. Thanks for being here. I got you started. Yeah, Carl's a great moderator. CJ says, we understand. Okay. I'm sitting on a little higher chair today. You might have to say a prayer that I don't fall off of it. I lifted myself up a little higher and my computer up a little higher on a little table, so I have room to spread my cards out. So I can see the cards a little bit better this way. So we'll see if it's comfortable for me or not. From the land of sky blue waters, waltzing Matilda. The guides are here. A shaft of light comes down from above and swirls all around me and grounds me to the bedrock beneath me. And my heart opens like a rose in bloom, and my heart space expands far out from my body in a giant sphere filled with love. And as my guardian angel has my back and Master Jesus by my side, I slip into a deep and strong connection with you, dear ones of love and light. I ask to be connected with only higher consciousness at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And may the ones who are unseen to our human eyes become compellingly real to us today by the answers we receive through the cards. Thank you. Carl unwittingly became a moderator. Joe Megan, I got you. Well, let's start out by pulling a few tarot cards for the collective, for the people that are on my channel. A reading for our collective of our channel. That collective. Not all over the world, just this channel. 4 cards. What would you like to tell our dear friends in 4 cards for this week? A reading for our collective. 4 cards. Let's sing Matilda. We got the best cards. It's kind of crazy how wonderful these cards are. I think they're being our cheerleaders because they're showing us the King of Cups, strong and true, emotionally stable. The Queen of Pentacles, taking care of herself. And she's holding that. I always think that pentacle in her lap looks like an egg, and she's taking care of it. Take care of yourself like the Queen of Pentacles does. And the Lover's card. Harmonious, loving relationships. And the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. They're just dripping in abundance. Just covered with beautiful things and abundance of things. So those are just nice. I just got to hold them all up. It's just crazy how nice these cards are. These beautiful cards. Let me see if I can get in front of the camera. That's kind of hard to do. We got a handful of beautiful cards for our collective. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for that. Awesome. Let me put them back in here again. So I'm going to go up to our questions. And these readings are for the week from Monday through Monday. And of course, I will pay attention to your questions also. So I will be pulling 5 tarot cards for you and 1 shaman card. Got a couple other decks here too. Already got mosquitoes. Oh, I hate those. Broke your extension cord. Oh no. No electric fan. Oh, I feel your pain. Butterfly. You're up first. May I have a reading, please? Yeah, 5 cards for Butterfly for this week, Monday through Monday. Monday through Monday, just sitting in my kitchen, reading cards with my friends for entertainment purposes only. Nothing too serious. It's fun messing with the cards, isn't it? It's very entertaining. 5 cards for Butterfly. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, the week starts out with some possibly thoughts driving you insane right now. I don't know if you have that going on or not, but swords are about thoughts, and these thoughts are just really hurting that guy pretty bad, aren't they? So if you have thoughts that are pestering you, try to pull those out and let those go. And your next card is the 4 of Pentacles. And Pentacles are about material things. And notice, what does that look like to you? Don't you see him holding on to that money? He's got a grip on that money. So I think, I always think this card means to hold on to your money and look at his feet. His feet are planted firmly on the ground. So this card is also suggesting to you that it'd be good if you got grounded. And then you've got the High Priestess, the yin, the yang, the black and white. There may be some things going on in the middle of the week that you'll have to use your intuition for, like the High Priestess does, to navigate through them. And then also, towards the end of the week, you got the Page of Swords. That is a message that Spirit recognizes that you are courageous and strong. And it just looks to me like you've got that sword up there and you're ready to whack down anything that gets in your way. And then it ends up with this beautiful card, the Four of Wands. And this is celebrating a happy home, butterfly. Celebrating a happy home. That is at the end of the week. Nice. Very nice. Well, I'm not feeling the biting pain, Carl, but I do know what mosquitoes, being ate up by mosquitoes is like. Mosquitoes bad. Skeeters, as some people call them where I live. And now let's pull one more card for you, butterfly. Let's pull one of these beautiful Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle card. These are the cards that Lottie B suggested for me to get, and they're really wonderful. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Butterfly? Which one has the words that she needs to see at this time? In Australia, they're Quitos. Let's see which one you got, Butterfly. Oh, you can't hardly see this. It's real pale. Real pale, isn't it? But it's higher power. I can't hold the card still enough for the camera to focus on it. I shake a little bit. Number 4, let's see what it says in the book. Number 4. Number 4, for our dear friend Butterfly. What does the book have to say? The essential meaning of the higher power card is conscious contact with the higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, and committing to a partnership with Spirit. It reminds you that you're more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to Spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. How can I serve? And then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life. You are always protected and divinely directed. Lovely card. It's a lovely card. Thank you for being here, Butterfly. I hope you got something out of that. Thank you so much. And now let's go back to our questions. And Rachel is next, and then CJ. Butterfly says it makes so much sense, Brenda. Thank you so much for the reading. You are welcome. Rachel, may I have a reading? Yeah, thank you for being here, Rachel. Let's pull 5 tarot cards for Rachel from Monday to Monday. So quiet in my kitchen. The air conditioner is running. I'm so spoiled. I shouldn't have to have the air conditioner on today, but nobody's here to tell me what to do, so I do what I want. I get kind of hot when we're doing these YouTube things. I think it's Spirit coming in that makes me get hot during the YouTube videos. 5 cards for Rachel's week, Monday through Monday. Thanks, Butterfly. 5 cards for Rachel, Monday through Monday. What would you like to say to her? dear ones of love and light, through these cards. Okay. I love tarot cards. They're my favorite. I like them better than oracle cards. I don't know. I'm just kind of hooked on the tarot cards. So your very first card is the Four of Pentacles, and it's again the card that Butterfly got. The Four of Pentacles. Hang on to your money and keep grounded. That's an important thing to do for this week. And this is the Four of Swords. Swords are about thoughts. And there he is taking a rest from those thoughts that are bothering him. So this is their suggestion for you for this week. Give those thoughts a break. And then towards the middle of the week, you have this Knight of Wands coming in. Wands are about creativity and abilities. And look at that the fiery colors on that card, the orange and the red. And the horse is rearing up and is just rearing forward. So this is a super strong energy coming in with creativity and abilities in the middle of the week for you. And then towards the end of the week, you got the Two of Pentacles. This is a balancing act or a juggling act. So there might be some busyness going on towards the end of the week. A lot of things to do, perhaps. Just a lot going on that you're going to have to decide how to best juggle that, balance those situations. And always remember you can put one down, and then it'll be a lot easier for you. And this is the end of the week. You have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is wise, feminine energy, of course. And swords are about thoughts. And she's holding her hand out because she's asking the opinions of others. The Queen of Swords listens to the opinions of others. And that is for your Monday through Monday for this week. And let's also pull one of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards for you, Rachel. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards for Rachel. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Rachel to hear the words of? These cards are hard to shuffle for me. They're pretty slick. And they're just a little bit bigger than my hands can handle. But they're wonderful cards. Which one of these cards is for Rachel to hear the words of? Between Worlds. I just can't hold it still enough for it to focus, for the camera to focus. Between Worlds, that is number 3. Number 3. Number 3. Between Worlds. Let's see what it says. This is about transitions. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. So cultivate some curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. And in this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There's a great freedom and power to be unleashed. When you're between worlds, you are invited to see, with curious eyes of a child, glimpsing at a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. Wonderful cards. Wonderful cards. Thank you so much, Rachel. Those are the cards we got for you today. Thanks for being here. I hope that helps you. And our next question is CJ, and after CJ is Carl, and after Carl is Amanda. Okay, Monday through Monday, 5 tarot cards for our dear friend CJ. Monday through Monday. Monday through Monday. Waltzing Matilda. Do, 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 do. Hiya, CJ. 5 cards for CJ, Monday through Monday. Venus is supposed to be before you. Thanks, Carl. Rachel says, I like that. It sounds great. You are welcome. 5 cards for CJ for Monday through Monday. Okay. Okay. CJ, the very first card we got is that 9 of Swords. And Swords are about thoughts, and there's those thoughts that are driving us crazy again. Do you have thoughts that are keeping you up at night, that make you worry? Well, if you do, they're suggesting that you don't have to suffer like that. You can get control of those thoughts. They're recommending that you try to just pull those out and let those go and release them. And then your second card is the 6 of Pentacles. Pentacles are about material things. And this is a picture of the rich giving to the poor. It is a picture of giving and receiving. And as we all know, we are all one. So there's this law of giving and receiving, which says that when you give, you receive. Giving and receiving are the same because you are giving to yourself. So be generous. And here is the 3 of Cups is your third card. This is about emotions, and the middle of the week is the emotionally happy time for you. Yay! They're celebrating with friends, kind of partying there, aren't they? Oh, and then near the end of the week, there's some more stinking thinking, some things that you're going to want to leave. Sometimes this is a big deal, and sometimes it's not really that big of a deal, but there might be something towards the end of the week that you could do without. And then you end the week with Spirit telling you that you have strong personal power, the Strength card. They're recognizing your personal strength, CJ. So they're telling you, hang in there, that you can do it. And that's your Monday through Monday reading. And then let's get you one of these other cards. Oh, I was calling these the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. They're not. They're the Wisdom of the Oracle. These are the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm cards. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend CJ to hear the words of at this time? Beautiful Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards. You're welcome, CJ. Oh, you got the Well Watcher. The Well Watcher. I love the artistry on these cards. I know you can't see them very good, but they're really beautiful. This is number 7, and it says Wisdom and Power of the Divine. Number 7, the Well Watcher. The Well Watcher. The Well Watcher signals the need to go within, to contemplate the true source of power in the world, which, he reminds you, is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution to your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the still small voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help guide you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, CJ. I hope that you got something out of that. Thanks for bringing us the question. And now we have Venus, and then we'll have Carl, and then Amanda. Venus, may I also have a reading, please? Yes, let's grab those tarot cards. Five tarot cards for Venus for the week, Monday through Monday. 5 tarot cards for Venus, Monday through Monday. I like to shuffle the tarot cards 3 times before I pull them. 5 tarot cards for Venus. You're welcome, Monday through Monday. Isn't Terry Suzuki wonderful, and Allie? Venus, 5 cards for the week, Monday through Monday. Nice. Okay. Oh, my foot's going to sleep, you guys. I got to swing my foot. You going to change your question? Okay. Well, Venus, the very first card you got for this week is the 7 of Swords. And that is a picture of somebody, a thief, somebody trying to steal something. So that's not very nice, is it? There's something not very nice going on in the background there, trying to bother you. So you kind of have to be aware today and tomorrow that there might be something sneaky going on. And then your next card is the 7 of Wands. And this might go along with that previous card because this is a card that says you have to stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in and stand up for yourself. And then the very next card is in the middle of the week, and this is the Emperor. And the Emperor, of course, is a strong masculine energy. He is large and in charge. He is in charge of his life. And the thing about the Emperor is he makes plans, and he sees his plans through. And then your very next card is another king, the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, this is coming up towards the end of the week, and he's just dripping in abundance. Just look at it, overflowing with gold and everything. Just dripping in abundance. And then your very last card is the 8 of Pentacles. And it shows you just working steadily. Working at getting those things done that you want to have in your life. And that's your last card of the week, Monday through Monday. Monday through Monday. Interesting. And now let's pull one of these. We'll pull one of the Wisdom of the Oracle cards for you, Venus. I love your picture. What a sweet dog. I've got a sweet dog too. Okay. Get you one of the Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Venus says, uh-oh, well, the rest of the week is good. You're welcome. Your dog was your daughter in your past life? Is that what you're saying? Or did I miss something? A Wisdom of the Oracle card for our dear friend Venus. Yes, your dog was your daughter in your past life. That's super interesting. Which one of these beautiful Wisdom of the Oracle cards is for Venus? It says, time to go. And it shows this woman in a ball gown racing away, it looks like. Let's see what it says. This is number 45 in the book. Number 45 in the book. A few readers have said she was even my friend in another past life, Viviani said. Interesting. Number 45 in the book. Well, that puppy is just really special to you, isn't it? You must have a super close relationship. The time to go card, Venus. It says the essential meaning of this card is endings, completions, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn there. You are at the end of one journey and have not begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, to be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Nice card. Nice card. I like it. Thank you so much, Venus, for being here. Thanks for bringing us a question. I hope that helped you. Whoops, I opened something I didn't mean to open. And now, Carl, did you put in a new question, Carl? I know you said you wanted to change your, oh, there you are, okay. Whoops, that's a lot. What's going on here? Meaning of my extension cord blowing up, smoking, and awakening the folks. Oh man. In the basement who don't like me and want me out, but can't say it as my friend owns the building. Will I move out soon? That's terrible, Carl. You didn't need that at all, did you? You didn't need that at all. Butterfly says we tend to come back within our soul families. That's true. What is the energy, dear ones of love and light, about Carl's situation? What is the energy towards Carl moving out soon? I just dropped quite a few tarot cards. I'll be right back. Okay, let me see if I can get a grip on things again. You're going to leave? Tell us what the energy is for Carl moving out. Yeah, I bet you do want to leave ASAP. That's a sign, dropping cards. That's just me. That's just me. 5 cards for the energy of Carl moving out soon. Now, let's ask for 3 cards for the energy of your moving out soon. The energy's good, Carl. You got that Page of Swords. You ready to whack down anything that gets in your way? And you got the King of Cups. Sturdy in emotions. Cups are about emotions. Stable. And you got the Eight of Wands as this energy is coming in fast. So that energy for you moving out soon is coming in fast. So that's the cards I got for you, Carl. Good luck with that. I know that must have really been upsetting when that episode happened with that electrical cord. Wow. Wow. And Amanda, you are up next. Then after Amanda is, well, let's see. I think I'm getting things mixed up. Okay. Yeah, it is you, Amanda. And after Amanda is, I've got Butterfly and I've had Venus. Joe Megan is next. Okay. Right? I think that's right. Amanda and then Joe Megan. Hi, Amanda. It's the people here waking up and kind of pointing their finger at me is what's embarrassing. Yeah, I can't imagine. That's not a fun situation to be in. Do you have any spirit messages for me in regards to love and relationships? Well, one of these books, The Wisdom of the Oracle cards, has a relationship section in it. So I'll pull one of those cards for you. If you want to come back on Wednesday, we do channeled messages for your questions. But today we're pulling cards, so let's pull one of these Wisdom of the Oracle cards for you for this relationship question. You got the Yin card, you know, the Yin and the Yang. It is number 2 in the book, so let's see what the relationship section says for this card. You think someone's going to try to steal your heart? That's cool. Relationship message. Okay, Amanda, here's this card's relationship message. Let others take the lead right now, it says. Your power lies in small gestures and soft awareness and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them, and you will be pleasantly surprised. That sounds pretty nice. Pretty cool and chill and all that. Nice. Thank you for being here, Venus. That's what the card said. Thank you so much. And Joe Megan. And I believe that this is our last question, unless I've done something goofy, which is highly possible. Joe Megan, Would appreciate any messages you have for me today. Thank you. Well, let's just pull those 5 tarot cards for your week, Monday through Monday. See what they have to say. Heads up or advice. What's going on for Joe Megan this week, Monday through Monday? Oh, terrific. We are starting out the week, these cards are showing, with some thoughts. The Ten of Swords, swords about thoughts, and it's showing that thoughts have got you all blinded and bound down. So the recommendation is to work on loosening those ropes with those thoughts that have you tied down. And then you also have another card about thoughts, the Two of Swords. This is towards the beginning of the week, there's decisions to be made. Let's see, there's something that you're in the dark about. See, this is a dark sky, there's a moon in the sky. So, and you're blinded, there's something you don't know about that you're going to have to make a decision about that's going to come up. But then the middle of the week, you got the Ace of Cups. And cups are about emotions, and this is an extremely happy time where you're just overflowing with good emotions, beginnings in emotions. And you got the Star card. This is a terrific sign of good luck. It says that you are in sync with the cosmos towards the end of the week. And at the very end of the week, you got the Knight of Wands, that fiery knight that's bringing in that creative, fiery energy, just coming in so fast, it just might take you away with it. And that's at the end of the week. And those are the tarot cards I got for you, Joe Megan. And let's pull one of the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards for you. Love you, Lottie. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Carl. Which one of these beautiful cards is for our dear friend Joe Megan? Amanda, you have that deck? Nice. Which one of these beautiful cards is for Joe Megan? Oh, I love this. You got the Dream Walker. The Dream Walker, it is number 8. Number 8. Number 8. When the Dream Walker is your ally, Joe Megan, dreams really can and do come true. Still, there are two kinds, those of the small self and those of the divine. Spirit has a dream for you that is yours alone. And all you need to do is ask, and it will unfold like magic. You also play an important and unique part in the divine dreaming of the world. When you ask, is this the dream for me that serves the greater dream? The most beautiful vision for your life serves the highest good for others too. Just the act of asking will immediately provide the answer. The Dream Walker is beside you to help you move effortlessly through the illusions, observing the truth and celebrating the waking dream of your life that results. Love it. Beautiful cards. Aren't those beautiful cards? Thank you so much, Joe Megan, for being here, and thank you for bringing a question. Well, I think that we are complete. You're welcome, Joe Megan. I think that we are complete. I've just had a nice, comfortable time hanging out with you here today in my kitchen, reading cards with my friends. So I will be back on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. to bring channeled answers to your questions. And I hope that you can be here. And maybe since I'm not going to be here Friday, maybe on Wednesday we'll ask some spiritual questions and mystery questions too. Because I have really been enjoying Fridays and those different questions. It's really interesting to see what Spirit has to say about those things. You are welcome. Thanks everybody for coming. Love you so much. Love and light, blessings and all that. And remember that Jesus says in the Course in Miracles that angels always hover near. Call on them. Ask them to help you with things. They're just standing around waiting. You are so welcome, Butterfly. Thanks for being here. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Rachel.